Greetings, Tony from Old River Hardgoods again. Well, the music you're listening today is Daybreak Awaits from my second CD, Last Sun. As always, the links to the full version and a video I made of it are down there in the description. And as you can tell from the title screen, we are on our way to the Fall Jacktown Steam Engine Show and Flea Market. Back in 2022, my very first video was of this event. And this will be video number 108. We're continuing the tradition. You can see it's still, the sun's still starting to come up a little bit here. It's cold out, about 38 degrees Fahrenheit. At least the wind died down yesterday. It was really whipping bad, but supposedly the wind's going to be off, and it's overall looking to be a pretty good weekend. So still got some road tripping to do here, and of course school bus dodging, garbage truck dodging, and all the fun stuff that comes with driving on a Friday. Show doesn't actually open until Saturday, but of course I'm always there early for the flea market, so we will see what we can find. Well, you can see some of our Pennsylvania fall foliage here. It's been kind of a muted year because it's been so dry, but it's starting to get some colors in. And looks like there's a little bit of a breeze blowing. It's about 20 after 7, and I'm a few minutes behind what I wanted to be, but I don't think things are going to be kicking off here real fast anyways. So, you never know. This show in Sailorsburg tomorrow and Sunday, and then one more week of Sailorsburg, and then the summer season is pretty much done. So I'm gonna have to do some serious excavating there at the shop, see what we got to sell, and keep things rolling. Of course, I'm the first one here in the parking lot. School buses over there. Yeah, they park back here. But take a hike back, get everything loaded up and ready to rock and roll. Back here in the flea market section, few people set up. It's cold, cold, cold. Made a couple of looks, didn't see nothing. Still gonna keep moving around, but I do not have very high hopes for this trip. You never know, right? Looking back on years past, sometimes coming on Friday I do good. Sometimes coming on Friday I don't do nothing. So I guess time will tell. Been a gorgeous PA fall scenery. I hear the geese. I don't see the geese. Oh, there they are back here behind the trees. Yeah, there we go. You can see them. Only 4. Well, it's 8:30. Yeah, folks are still setting up. Just a few. Haven't found. Got one piece. That was it. And, ain't looking real promising for this trip. But it's warming up just a touch, which is good. Well, it's gonna be a gorgeous weekend, so we'll see what happens. Still wandering around back here. Got a couple more things, but not gonna be a real top of the line trip unless I get lucky on the way out. But we've got a couple more guys to look at, so we will see. Well, I'm pretty much done here for today. Only got 3 items. But what are you gonna do? Time to take the ride back to the shop and take a quick look at them when we get there. Tomorrow's gonna be another day. Well, pickings were pretty much on the light side today, but yeah, there weren't that many people set up. So you can't buy a lot, at least try and buy good. So first off, we have this hand forged early, either 18th or 19th century, early 19th century iron brace. Not too bad a shape. Somebody did a little cleaning on it. I might polish it up a bit. What's neat about it is it's got a square chuck and a flat tang chuck for the European style bits, which is probably where this came out of, although the English were using flat tang bits too for a while there. Can't tell you it's the pad wood, but it does spin. A little slow. That needs just a little cleaning, a little prettying up. It looks like maybe a fruit wood or something like that. But neat piece. Hand forged oyster clam shucking knife. Yeah, that one definitely needs some cleaning, but I kind of rescued that one from the morning dew. And the last, zoom out here a bit, is a 17.5-inch 18th century outside caliper. Get up here and look at the joint. Definitely 18th century. Now I see people call these cannonball calipers. I don't know about that, but not that they couldn't be used for that, but a lot of times these are more for sculptors. And other people who worked in large items, like, massive wooden turnings. You need some way of gauging it, right? But anyways, this is a find. These guys are just, you don't see them this size that often. And even these iron braces are not getting any easier to find. So, as I said, if you can't buy a lot, you try to buy good, but tomorrow's another day, so hopefully the pickings will be a little on the heavier side. Well, it's 7 o'clock, Saturday morning, heading to Jacktown for day 2, about a mile away. Quick stop at Sailorsburg, didn't produce much of nothing that I expected to. And weather's supposed to be nice. Once it warms up a little bit, it's still a bit cold out right now, but yeah, it's that time of year. So anyways, we're going to get parked, settled, and start looking. Hopefully the pickings will be better than yesterday. Starting to catch a bit of sunrise here. Nice one. This has definitely gotten more populated since yesterday. Oh, the weather's definitely a little nicer. I feel it's going to be pretty crazy. Back here at the flea market area. See, it's filled up quite a bit since yesterday. And of course, there's you-know-who decided to come along for the ride. Give me driving directions, etc., etc. But, pretty sky. And now it's time to do some picking. Well, first pass around the top section. Only got one piece, but I've been kind of fussy this trip, so who knows? Not everybody's open yet, but the people on the machines. Over this end of the field. Yeah, that sky just don't want to quit. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Still not finding much, but we will see. A couple things I'm thinking on. If they're still there, they're still there. If they're not, they're not. Yeah, well, I'm here. Just taking in the scenery. Hey, buddy. Yeah, tired. Getting ready for the tractor pulls here. Well, it's been pretty dry here, but lately, they did wet this area down for obviously keep the dust down. Tractor row. Give you an idea just how busy this place gets. I mean, parking is just crazy right now. All the way up there, row after row. So glad we got here early. I got here another 2 hours. There's gonna be no place here at all.
guess you would have it outside.
Back here in the area, heading out to back to the flea market. Went and dropped the knapsack off because it was getting a little heavy, and I have something I need to drop off with somebody that bought. Got to throw it in the first time, so custom guitars, everything here, anything and everything. This guy's got tools, but a bit above what I want to pay for them. Yeah, I don't mind paying up a little bit, but you can't make money if you're buying something for 125% over retail, that's for sure. But he must sell enough stuff to keep going. Tool guy. Another tool guy over there. I see this one at Salisbury on a regular basis. Sometimes you get stuff, sometimes you don't. Well, I'm pretty much done here for today. Gotta collect the other half. Just saw her and she said, oh, we love this stuff, I gotta go look at it. So we're gonna round her up, put the leash back on her, drag her back to the truck and get headed home. Well, her home, me to the shop. Well, let's take a look at the pickings from Saturday's adventure, today's adventure, I should say. Up top is a hacksaw by the Kanji Company of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Get my cheat sheet here. George Wilkins of Greenfield, Mass. was granted patent number 1382448 on June 21st, 1921 for the design of that tool, which is kind of neat. I should clean up all right. I did buzz it. I'll start buzzing it off a little bit just so I could read things. Next up is this bow drill. The chuck is a Miller Falls. I don't know that this is a Miller Falls product. Looks like somebody's shop project, but would definitely need some cleaning. Chuck needs a little detailing. Came with that bit, so it'll be going with that bit, but didn't come with a bow, but that's easy enough to figure out. Got two hand-forged claw hammers, one bigger and one not so bigger. Both have decent handles with them. This one's got a bunch of hardware in it, but I don't care. Got a Starrett number 603 rule with a number 22-C, drill point gauge or drill gauge, whatever they call them. These things used to sell for lots of money. I don't know what they're selling for these days, but something else kind of nifty and neat is this advertising little protractor with the holes, Etch-a-Sketch type thingy, ruled and all that stuff. So that'll be fun. Another protractor piece is this protractor head. It's missing lots of parts, but this is the main head from one, a drafting protractor by the T. Altender and Sons of Philadelphia. The one guy there had quite a selection of parts and pieces from that company that he'd acquired. And, excuse me. Still coming off of this cold. But anyways, that's kind of neat. And it's usable. I mean, you know. Back's got some funky on it, but yeah, we'll figure something out with that. A hand vise, and I was trying to read the name, and I can't read the name, but I'll clean it up anyways. But this one's cast iron, not forged, but pretty good shape overall. A little welding spot there, and I had to pay up to get it, but again, I'm not seeing them. Check out my hand vise video. Here we got one of the small German. Might be Siegel Brothers company. I didn't really look close. Yeah. 6-inch, I guess, perfect handle screwdriver, perfect handle style screwdriver. And last was an Orphan engraving tool. Add that to the small pile of these I got kicking around the shop here. So, not a super low, but I wasn't out to get a whole ton of crap anyway. So, that's it for now. Well, that's a wrap for this one, folks. Hope you enjoyed the sights and sounds of Jacktown. And as always, if you like what you're seeing, please hit that subscribe button to be notified when new videos are posted. As always, thanks for watching, and bye.